Red or silver?
Red.
Red, okay, silver.
Receive.
Receive, you serve.
As a quick look at the men's singles bracket for the semi-finals. Chi already through after the win against Kunlavut Vititsan earlier today. But how about this for our next matchup? Georgia. In the men's singles quarterfinal, Jonatan Christie up against Lee Zijia. Very exciting contest here between two opponents who are incredibly familiar with each other. Couple of fan favorites as well. Georgia, as this fixture is affectionately known as, whenever these two collide, two players with great quality, flair and popularity. World number 5, Jonatan Christie, up against world number 11, Lee Zijia. This is the 10th meeting between the two players. Lee Zijia currently ahead by 5 wins to 4 in the head-to-head record. Rivalry that goes all the way back to 2018. The first time they met was at the Malaysia Masters in January of that year. Jonatan Christie coming away with the victory there in 3 games. Lost the first one, 19-21. Won the next two, 21-14 and 21-15. He would actually, the quirk of this fixture, win the first 4 meetings between the two, picking up victories at the Thomas Cup 2018, the Swiss Open in 2019, and the Singapore Open also that year. And from 2020 onwards, it was Lee Zijia's turn to find a run of victories against Jonatan Christie. 5 on the bounce that he's beaten his Indonesian rival. That run of 5 began at the All England Open in March of 2020. 2 more fixtures against each other in 2022, one of the Badminton Asia Championships that year. Sin, the umpire for this one, from China. And that is Chu Xiuyun, the service judge, also from China. That second meeting was at the Denmark Open in 2022, also won by Lee Zijia, also needing 3 games in that one. And the last 2 contests between these rivals coming in August of 2023 at the BWF World Championships that year. Lee Zijia with the win, 21-14, 21-15. And then the most recent installment in the rivalry at the India Open. Lee Zijia, 21-15, 21-13 winner again. 5 wins in a row for Lee Zijia then, coming into this against Jonatan Christie. It's been a relatively straightforward path into the quarterfinals for Christie. He had to play a qualifier from the Philippines, Joel Angelo Albo. In that round of 32, when Jonatan Christie winning that quite comfortably, 21-12, 21-12. Make his way into the round of 16. And he will take on Lee Chuk-yu. 21-14, 21-16 win for Christie then, to progress into the final 8. For Lee Zijia, he came up against Priyanshu Rajawat, who was part of the India team that won the 2022 Thomas Cup. But it was a straightforward win for Lee Zijia. Powered his way past Rajawat, 21-9, 21-13. And then had a bit more of a challenge in the form of Cho Tien Chen. Lee Zijia again coming up on top in that match, 21-15, 21-17. To set up this mouth-watering quarter-final tie. Quarter-final tie, of which Jonatan Christie actually got enough to Nice start in. And good power on that smash. Nice and aggressive right from the off here, Jonatan Christie. Plenty of power in his game. It's the same for Lee Si-jia. But he hasn't been given an opportunity to get into any sort of rhythm. Jonatan Christie with really brilliant win at the All England Open, winning the title there ahead of his participation at these championships. Going all the way in that one, he had to take care of Cho Tien-chen in the round of 32, then defeat Kunlavut Vititsan in the round of 16, 21-19, 18-21, 21-13. And then I had a retirement from Shi Yuqi in the quarterfinals after winning the first game, Christie 21-12. And then faced up against Lakshya Sen in the semi-finals before defeating his compatriot Anthony Sinisuka Ginting in the final in Birmingham. 21-15, 21-14. What a road to the title. Some of the names there that he had to come up against and he had to find the victories against. Incredible stuff. Aside from that title win at the All England Open, his participation in some of the other tournaments this year, Jonatan Christie, have been a little bit disappointing. Early exits at the Malaysia Open, Indonesia Masters, and the French Open, all out in the round of 32. Let's have a look at this challenge here. Christie also had that round of 16 exit at the India Open. He's in. Christie's round of 16 exit at the India Open was to Lee Si-jia. Malaysian winning 21-15, 21-13. A real big uptick in form there for Christie with that title at the All England, which would have given him a huge boost coming into this championship. An Indonesian winner last year in Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. Jonatan Christie with the heartbreak from 2022, missing out on the title to his opponent here today, Lee Si-jia. He has a Badminton Asia Championship title to his name. Going for another one here. A tough task in front of him. Christie looks like he's playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. Lee Si-jia was also looking good in his first two matches of this competition. That level has just gone up the gear. The same could be said of Christie as well in terms of what he's faced, what he's coming up against today. Excellent work, great defensive bit of play from Christie there. And flying across to save this, putting the pressure back on Lee Si-jia. Jonatan Christie perhaps just getting ahead of himself there. Whether he was actually looking at the line judge to say, go on, get out there and wipe the court down. Line judge was called by the umpire to go and do it, but didn't seem to do it well enough the first time, and he's been called back again by Christie. He's just absolutely making sure that gets it exactly as dry as he needs it to be. Umpire there with Nice reminder to
8-3, play.
Christie that she's in charge. She's the one who gives the orders. Set up for the smash again. A really good save from Christie. Wonderful reflexes there to get down to it. Oh. Mistake from Christie there. What a really wonderful rally that was. Both players giving as good as they were getting. Big boost for Thomas Cup team as well. Lee Zijia being named in that squad. Bit of concern that might not be participating in that tournament, but it's a big boost to Malaysian badminton that he's in that squad. Oh, he was going for it. Lee Zijia going to be aggressive, looking to go on the attack. Getting the direction slightly off in that situation. Lee Zijia knocked out in the quarterfinal stage at the All England, losing to Lakshya Sen in 3 games in that one. Prior to his participation here was at the Yonex Swiss Open. There was an early exit there in the round of 16. Hasn't really also been the best of starts to the year for Lee Zijia in terms of his performances in tournaments that he's taken part in. First round exit at the Malaysia Open will be in a very disappointing one. So China's Lu Guangzu. Quarterfinal exit at the India Open. Another quarterfinal exit at the Indonesia Masters. And then first round exit at the French Open as well for Lee Zijia. Playing some decent badminton here though in Ningbo. Too ferocious with that smash. Jonatan Christie. Looking good, Christie, for a place at the Olympics as well. This is Lee Zijia. Only 10th. Olympics qualifying.
11-6, interval.
Malaysian is Ng Tze Yong in 17th on 58,735 points. As Christie takes a 5-point lead into the interval here. 11-6 to Jonatan Christie.
慢慢慢慢感觉出来先，好，用手先不要做动作先，跟着先，跟着前几拍先，对，现在做它先，啊，开始准备了。但是你要知道，咱们动作有个问题，你顶他一下子的时候，分子走进来，他只能对分，对不对？他点上去了，他就自己对分了。但是问题是你要身体控制。我想先想办法让自己感觉兴趣。
Back in play. Making its way in there. Lee Zijia. 68,296 points on the rankings for the Malaysian. And Christie 4th. 81,531 points for him. done that, Lee Si-ja. Right by his body. He's found a way to keep the rally going. Wide. And the opportunity had opened up to try and hit that space for Christie, especially after this lift here. Let's see what he was going for. Falling just on the wrong side of the line there. Well played by Christie.
Service over. 13-8.
And pulled Lee Si-ja into a difficult situation here. Just changed it up. Sent it long with the first backhand and then a short touch there. Looking for that drop shot. Gonna react quick enough, Lee Si-ja. Part of his rise, Jonatan Christie, and singles title winner, the 2017 Southeast Asian Games and also the 2018 Asian Games at home in Jakarta, Palembang. Gold in the men's singles there and the silver in the men's team event. Just a beautiful sound here. Such good connections with those smashes, and Christie going straight down the line, hitting the target this time around. Pace a little bit too ferocious for Lee Si-ja to deal with at the moment. Christie very much on top. A beautiful lead. He's been able to open up here. That well as well.
17-8.
Jonatan Christie, 17-8. Lee Si-ja. What is going on in this first game? Running away from him. 2022 Asian champion Lee Si-ja up against the man he beat in that final, Jonatan Christie. He's looking to make it 5-all in the head-to-heads, looking to break that streak that Lee Si-ja has over him. 5 wins in a row for the Malaysian against Christie. That's much better from Lee Si-ja. That's more like it. Showing off his capabilities with the smash. And Christie, something else to think about. Thanks of his own medicine in that situation as well. He's been suffering. Lee Si-ja.
Service over. 18-10.
Two All-England Open champions here. Coming head-to-head as well as Christie. And it's just constantly putting Lee Si-ja under so much pressure. Look at that. Right, left, right, left. Changing it up. Working the angles brilliantly. With speed to his play. Plenty of power. And lots of confidence as well. You see the way he's strutting around the court. Yeah, he makes a mistake there, but He's cruising along here. Unless there's some sort of really big shift in the momentum, Jonatan Christie is heading towards a win in this first game.
Service over. 20. Game point. 11.
Game point for Jonatan Christie. Real rapid pace to this contest so far. Jonatan Christie really setting the tempo, nice and aggressive in his attacking game and putting Lee Se-jia under all sorts of pressure. Into a good rhythm, Jonatan Christie taking that first game comfortably and putting himself in a nice position here to keep up the tempo in the second game. 21-11.
Tempo yang paling penting kamu cepetin ya dan nekan setelah itu. Jadi kalaupun kamu mau menarik dia tapi ngontrol, just depan begini. Jadi kamu set, kamu silang. Depannya kadang-kadang kamu sentak dulu aja. Cuman kalau disentak, kamu jangan mau buru-buru. Set, kamu tahan aja. Gas. Dia udah berjalan. Gitu. Jadi dari tengah belakang kamu juga variasinya enak aja. Lurus, silangnya baru lurus lagi gitu. Ya kan? Jadi dia jaganya juga jadi nggak enak. Ya. Terus
一向来球他都去你对角，所以你会不舒服。啊。他说你那边是胸口，他也没有进步，就正常啊。那你试试看，今天你的推球认为昨天那个推球的吗？今天推球比较那个比较平，因为昨天那种落到头那种。
Hold 1, 20 seconds. Hold 1, 20 seconds. Clear. Back on court. Second game, level, play. One, love.
Lee Se-jia, by the way, with the title in 2022, coming to the sixth Asian men's singles player to win the gold at the Badminton Asia Championships. The first ever title was also won by a Malaysian, Q San, back in 1962. And in 1971 it was won by Tanaik Bong in Jakarta. And Rashid Sidek then did it back-to-back in 1991 and 1992. Before Fu Kok Kiong finally got his hands on the gold in Shanghai in 1994. Malaysia then had to wait a while until 2006. The great Lee Chong-wei winning the crown in 2006 in Johor Bahru, defeating Bunsak Ponsana in the final then. Another title for Lee Chong-wei would follow 10 years later in 2016. He defeated Chen Long. The only Malaysian, Lee Chong-wei, in that 2016 edition, in that semi-final, which was dominated by Chinese players Lin Tan and Tian Ho-wei as well. Lin Tan and Tian finishing with the bronze medals at the 2016 championships in Wuhan. Lee Se-jia then bringing glory back to Malaysia. And his success a couple of years ago. His quest for another championship in danger here. A must-win game 2. He knows he was off the pace in that first game. He's going to challenge this. And Jonatan Christie was fantastic with the aggression in his play, and his coach perhaps saying maybe tone it down at times, have a bit more of tempo, or variation in the tempo rather. Let's see what the decision is with the challenge here.
Unsuccessful
challenge.
One challenger remaining. 3, 2. Play.
He just really looks fired up for this, Jonatan Christie. Nothing like coming into a tournament, I think, off the back of having already won one, and not just any tournament, winning All England, and heading into the Asia Championships. Had a little bit of a break, time to celebrate that success, get some good recovery.
5, 2.
Training under the belt. And he's looking really good. He's been very explosive in his matches. Looks fresh. In good physical shape as well, Jonatan Christie. Really attacks matches, I think, in such an exciting manner. A lot of fun to watch, especially when he's in this sort of form here. And once again, he's looking to just absolutely dominate Lee Se-jia. To get to that, get the lift, close to the net. Oh, that's a beautiful change-up. Excellent from Christie. I mean, that's a nod to his coach there. Perhaps that was the change-up in the tempo that he was looking for, because Lee Se-jia is absolutely not expecting this. Flat-footed, you can't even react to it. Wonderful control. Well, whoever wins this is going to have a semi-final against Shi Yuqi, the #1 seed.
7, 2, play.
Well, it should be another great contest, that one. And here and now, Jonatan Christie is cruising. Disappointing performance from Lee Se-jia. Hasn't been in this match at all. Try and change his consequences in this game. Just wide, looking for a bit of confidence in that situation. Oh! Wow! Oh, you beauty! How good was that? Oh, that is quality. Play of the day. I'm absolutely certain of that. In one of those moments where you just have to look at it and admire the level of... Oh, wow, Jonatan Christie. The confidence. It's just oozing confidence at the moment, is Christie. And he went for it, Li Jia. Not too long with the backhand flick there. Christie with an 8-point lead at the interval. 11-3 to the Indonesian.
I 打开你这边先锋比较拿好，对不对？那现在你打你的球啊，全部是软的，所以他上来可以抓你嘛。你能不能挡一些远的？我打来你没有挡过国家球，你知道吗？他挡给你远，然后你就放软，然后你就是给他退后场。其实他挡远的，你跟他打回，他都挡远的，好像打不到那种。换一换，好不好？啊。
Spectacular from Li Jia, but the problem for him is that we haven't seen enough of it in this match. And that's okay. I mean, it looks good. Very powerful with his smashes as well, but it's been few and far between for Li Jia. In. Really neat clear there with the backhand. Just lifted it way towards the backhand of the court and actually managed to pick up a point here. You see Jia looking off it. So a bit of a distraction there for Christie. Just held off on the serve. Trouble. He was in trouble there with that cross-court smash. Off balance. And put under the pressure. Look at this one again, pure focus. Eyes on the shuttle all the way through in the connection. Picking out a great angle going across the court. There's also that arrogance in Christie's game, and it is absolutely that right kind of arrogance that you need. As a professional athlete, that belief in your ability. It's an issue in the crowd as well. We've seen a camera flash or two. Someone's also having a bit of a mess about with the laser pointer in the stand, so hopefully that gets sorted out. Won't affect the players too much. The crowd in general being excellent, by the way. Been wonderful. Filled up very nicely attendance-wise today, and made a lot of noise over the course of play. Very much expect that to be the case over the weekend as well. Saturday and Sunday in the crunch, the big matches, semi-finals tomorrow, final on Sunday. Towards the finishing line here. Two more days, two more wins Whatever event you're participating in, whether it's the men's singles, the women's singles, men's or women's doubles, or the mixed doubles, 2 matches, 2 wins away, being crowned as champions of the continent. Badminton Asia Champions 2024. Title up for grabs here in this beautiful, bustling city of Ningbo. Such a great host city as well for this tournament. It's in, nicely done from Lee Si-jia.
Service over 6-16. Service over 17-6.
Smart return there from Christie. Finding his range, great accuracy. Lots of focus, you can see it in his face with Christie. This is gone from Lee Si-jia now. Yeah, you can hear the groans here from the crowd because it just looked like he's given up. It's not really a good look from Lee Si-jia. Nice and easy for Jonatan Christie. I thought this was going to be a bit more of a contest. Lee Si-jia, 5 wins in a row against Jonatan Christie. That is coming to an end here. 10th meeting between these two ends with victory for Jonatan Christie and complete dominance by the Indonesian. 5 wins each in the head-to-heads. More importantly, Jonatan Christie eliminates Lee Si-jia and progresses into the semi-final of the Bank of Ningbo Badminton Asia Championships 2024, where he will come up against the #1 seed Chi Yu-chi. What a fixture that is going to be. So impressive, Christie. Incredible aggression and such a strong and controlled attacking game, putting Lee Si-jia under all sorts of pressure. Just complete dominance there. Christie absolutely deserving to win this one and to go through. Amazing performance from Jonatan Christie sees him progress into the final 4. 21-11, 21-6. Lee Si-jia is out.